Hey all, Hipper here. Today we are looking at Cheshire, and today is all about anti-aircraft. And just have a look at my build here. I have the AA Guns mod on the first upgrade on my ship here. And that's all I've changed from my standard agile setup. And just have a look here at the AA defense, and it's 99 already. And there's still so many more upgrades I could put on, which I haven't. But there's really no point. 99 is very, very high, and even if I go into here, change my tenant build from an agile build to remove ingenious and pick all out anti-air instead, obviously the stats will now be 100 and probably more, I'm guessing. Like, I haven't used the defensive AA fire either. I could do that, and that would make the AA on this ship absolutely horrible. I tell you that I've tried it, and it just eats through the planes in a second. I don't think it's necessary though, because the AA is already extremely powerful on this ship here. So that's why I wanted to take it out in a battle and see how good the AA actually is. Now this battle here is all about support. I've kept my agile build, and I've kept my sonar, and I have an anti-aircraft build of 99. I could go even higher by expanding my radius of my AA and the damage just a little bit more by 10% and 5% respectively. I have chosen not to do that because I want to keep my ingenious skill. You could do that, and like I said before, you could also choose like the defensive AA fire boost, which will just make this ship insane. And the good thing about Cheshire is that it's tier 6, and of course the AA is incredible. And that means that you can face both tier 5 and tier 7 carriers. So putting an anti-aircraft build on this ship makes sense because you have a good chance of beating a carrier. So the nature of chasing planes means that you'll be spotted. So if you already got 3 down there in just the first salvo, and the whole squadron is gone very, very quickly and very, very easily. But like I said, obviously you're going to be spotted when playing like this. So an agile build is necessary. As you can see, I've been targeted by 5 ships for the last 30 seconds, pretty much. And I need to be agile to avoid taking fire. And like I said, I'm going to play this battle as a support ship primarily. I'm not going to chase any damage really, because first and foremost I want to see how effective this anti-aircraft build here is. So I'm going to focus on capping and sonaring and spotting and obviously shooting down aircraft. So with my good speed, I got myself into a great position here. I took care of a squadron of planes, and obviously I have sonar, and I have such a powerful anti-aircraft suit that no carrier is going to want to take me on. You saw what happened to the first squadron that attacked me. They got off 1 HE bomb, but they cost the whole squadron. And I've shot down like 9 planes in the first minute or 2 of the battle. Very, very quickly and very, very efficiently. So that's also why the carrier on the enemy team, he pretty much tries to stay out of my way for for the remaining time of this battle here. But obviously I want to shoot down as many planes as I can, because that's what this whole video is about. But first I want to cap. That's still the primary objective, and I'm in a good position to do it. Like I said before, no one can really contest me in here. As long as my team backs me up on the side so I don't get flanked, then it's all good. And I have torps, and I have sonar, and I have, like I said before, that amazing AA suite. So not even the carrier can push me out of here. So I will be fighting quite a battle not to get reset for the next minute or so, because the enemies are trying to outflank me here, and my team aren't really pushing very well. They're not pushing at all. Actually, there's 1 ship at A, but that's it. The rest are just seemingly doing random stuff that's not going to help anyone. And I'm also trying to get them to actually do something now. Because I can tell already now, if I get taken out in here, we're going to lose this battle, that's for sure. Nobody's taking any initiative here. So this Fubuki here has overextended, and this is where one of the limitations about Cheshire comes into play, because the reload is just so long. Had I been in Wichita, I would have been able to get off 2 salvos already and taken out this Fubuki a long time ago. But because I have a 16-second reload or whatever it is, it's like ridiculous. Like this ship is very good at finding destroyers. Actually taking them out is a little bit of a different matter. So here we have another flight of planes that I'm trying to reverse to get within range of. And it makes me reconsider my choice. Maybe I should have put on the extra range for my AA to get it up to 6.3 kilometers. Probably would have made quite a difference in this battle here. But again, that means I'll have to give up my ingenious skill, which I don't think is a good idea. But I guess I have to experiment a little bit more. But so far, I don't think it's worth giving up the improved turret rotation and well, the ingenious indicator for another 300 meters of range. I'm not sure. I don't think so. The AA is already amazing on this ship, so really, like buffing it above 99 seems just overkill to me. So anyway, I finally managed to cap this B cap here, and I'm trying to figure out which direction the carrier is now, because I want to, I want to shoot down his planes basically. And unfortunately, he hasn't been spotted yet, which makes sense because no one is actually further ahead than me. Perhaps the cruiser at sea is just a tiny little bit. But yeah, nobody's really doing a lot of spotting in this game here. And like I said before, I'm not like avoiding damage, but I'm also not playing to try to do damage to the enemy ships. I want to see how much XP I can actually rack up by primarily capping and just, well, being a mobile no-fly zone, pretty much. That's what I am primarily interested in this battle here, and you'll see that it actually does. I actually do pretty well. An AA build is definitely something you can do and you can do well in, and like the faster you are and more agile you are, it is also easier to keep up with the squadrons and put yourself in their way as soon as they get spotted. Because like what you want to do in this ship is locate an incoming squadron and figure out what the carrier player is actually going for. Unless it's yourself, then that's perfect, which is unlikely after they get to taste your AA for the first time, like in this battle here. But what you want to do is put yourself in the path of the planes, pretty much. That's it. And then when you get in range, they will get absolutely shredded without doing any damage. And of course, the carrier will have to actually fire another round of planes off. So see here, I'm trying to position myself under this these torpedo bombers here, but then they get taken out before I actually get close. Now I'm still not sure where the enemy carrier actually is, because the planes get spotted too late for me to actually make some kind of educated guess as to where the carrier is. I mean, obviously it's in the back of the map, but is it to the left or to the right? Nobody knows. And our carrier isn't really doing much of spotting. I could probably do that now. There's only 3 enemies left, and it would be a lot easier if we knew where the enemy carrier was. So there's a squadron popping up now, and that makes me think, okay, it looks like the carrier is over here to the right somewhere. And of course the squadron is in range now, and as you can see, that hurts. I'm trying to follow it here so I can hopefully take them down before they actually get to do their attack run, which is the whole point of the build here. So I got 4 of them, one of them got off something, and then I took care of him from a distance of, what, 5 kilometers or something. So yeah, the AA on this ship is powerful, and it works really well. And also, like I said before, being fast and nimble in an agile cruiser, it really helps you to put yourself in the flight path of the planes and surprise the carrier player. Because like right now, I'm trying to reposition a little bit here, but then I see, oh, there's a squadron over there, so let's go this way instead. And I mean, these are options that you have in a cruiser that goes nearly 40 knots instead of a cruiser that goes 31 or 32, whatever the standard is. You'll never be able to catch a squadron that's not somewhere right in your vicinity. So the main purpose of a cruiser like this is to push into caps on a domination battle, of course. To, of course, 1, try to cap, 2, protect the destroyer if there's a destroyer with you in there, and 3, to take out the enemy carrier's planes before they can spot the destroyer. And that's pretty much it. So obviously, if you put an anti-aircraft build on your cruiser, it makes no sense to sit at the back and play. Like, you need to get into the fray, and you need to find a good position where you're in cover, or you need to have an agile build on your cruiser so you can troll the battleships and everyone else who wants to sink you, while you are like seeking out squadrons to pretty much destroy. If you're just sitting in your cruiser somewhere waiting for the planes to get to you, you're just wasting that build. You might as well go with like a normal damage build on your cruiser. So anyway, I've got a pretty good idea of where the carrier is now. So it's a race for the carrier now, as I'm sure we've all tried when we play these games here, when the carrier is the last survivor, which it usually is, then everybody pretty much heads straight for it, hoping to sink it. And he just launched a squadron here, so it's pretty easy to see that he is somewhere just to the right of me. But again, I want to actually shoot down planes, so I'm going to change my bearing, and I'm trying to catch the squadron here before it can fire torps at the battleship. Not that it really matters that much. I mean, we have won this battle already, but I'd like to up my amount of planes shot down. And like I said before, if you don't need your sonar, you can put the defensive AA fire on the ship here, and I think perhaps I'll do that. I haven't decided yet, like I've said a few times, because it really could take those planes out pretty much twice the speed as it does now, which would obviously be wonderful. So I'll have a bit more of a play, but as you can see, playing a cruiser like a primarily AA ship is very, very effective, and of course it works better when there's actually a carrier in the battle. So that's why I don't tend to spec completely into an anti-aircraft build. And that's also why I kept my sonar in this game here. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.